It is with great sadness that I rise to take this time in the House to reflect on the death of my friend and Central Queensland cattle king, Graeme Acton. Mr Acton died on Friday night, a week after a camp drafting accident at Clark Creek, northwest of Rockhampton. With his passing, Australia has lost one of its greatest rural men, and Australia's beef capital, Rockhampton, has lost one of its most active, generous and loyal benefactors. Graeme Acton deserves to be honoured up there with names like Sir Sidney Kidman and the Durack family, Australian cattle pioneers from past centuries. I cannot begin to tell you what a huge loss Graeme's passing is to the nation. He made an extraordinary contribution to the beef industry on a national and international scale. I had so much respect for him. I always valued Graeme and his wise counsel. He called a spade and always had something sensible and value to contribute. The Prime Minister at the weekend paid tribute to Mr Acton, describing him as a proud Queenslander and a great Australian, while our Agriculture Minister Barnaby Joyce labelled him as a great captain of agricultural industry. Graeme was the founder of Acton Land and Cattle Company and Acton Super Beef, along with his brother Evan. Under Graeme's management, Acton Land and Cattle is now one of Australia's largest vertically integrated cattle holdings. It has land holdings of over 3.87 billion acres, stretching from Rockhampton and Marlborough to the Queensland Gulf Country and Mount Isa. The Acton herd is made up of about 180,000 cattle. Up to 30,000 head are exported annually to Japan, South Korea, the Middle East and Southeast Asia. I fondly recall on one occasion where Graeme and I were exchanging ideas on the future of Australia's beef sector. He sent me out into the middle of a herd of 200 restless bullocks for a photo opportunity. I insisted he come along with me. His skill and knowledge of cattle was incredible to watch. Graeme was a driving force behind Beef Australia, the nation's largest cattle event that showcases our beef industry to the world. Our thoughts are with Graeme's family, including his wife Jenny, his children Tom, Hayley, Victoria and Laura. To Jenny and Graeme's extended family, you have lost a wonderful husband, father and brother. Central Queensland has lost an incredible man who was very generous to the whole community. His passion and energy was tireless. On a local scale, Graeme Acton's contribution to Rockhampton, Australia's beef capital, can never be matched. One of the Acton's properties, Paradise Lagoons, outside Rockhampton, is nationally known for its community camp draft facilities. The Prime Minister, Tony Abbott, was among those that really enjoyed his time riding with Graeme Acton at Paradise Lagoons. There will never be another Graeme Acton. Rockhampton and the Central Queensland communities he so generously supported will never be the same without him. We all owe Graeme and his family a lot for giving so much time and resources to our community. Thank you, Graeme, and thank you to the Acton family. As a nation, we have been privileged to have Graeme Acton contribute to national affairs, more recently offering important economic advice about Australia's rural industries. Only recently, Graeme was on the advisory panel in Rockhampton that provided input into the Australian Government's White Paper Task Force on the future competitiveness of Australian agriculture. Only last month he was among those to put questions about the cattle sector to the Agriculture Minister Barnaby Joyce when the minister came to Rockhampton, and he recently addressed a national global food forum with leading business and political leaders in Sydney on the future outlook of Australian food production. Graeme Acton, may peace be with you.